A man stood on a yacht, urinating into the vast ocean when suddenly, the sail behind him lost control. It slammed forcefully into his back, causing him to tumble head over heels, nearly falling into the seemingly bottomless sea. The yacht was traveling at high speed, and he clung desperately to the railing as his body swayed violently in the wind. One misstep and he would have been flung into the deep waters. With great effort, the man adjusted his position, mustering all his strength to raise his legs. Just before losing his grip, he managed to regain his footing on the yacht. His pounding heart finally settled as he clutched the railing, gasping for air. Once he composed himself, the man hurriedly retreated to the deck, still shaken by the ordeal. He rushed into the cabin's bathroom, only to hear the door slam shut behind him. Perplexed, he glanced back, assuming it was just the wind, and thought nothing of it. However, when he tried to leave, he discovered that the bathroom door was firmly locked, refusing to budge no matter how much force he applied. The man crouched down to examine the lock closely, but there was no sign of it loosening. Growing impatient, he attempted to pry open the door crack with his fingers, but they couldn't fit through the narrow gap. Frustration mounting, the man found a pair of scissors and tried to remove the screws from the door handle, but to no avail. His gaze then fell upon the ventilation shaft, contemplating squeezing through the narrow window, but it was clearly impossible. Just as he was on the verge of losing his mind, the unmanned yacht unexpectedly began to accelerate automatically. The man hastily reached out the window, grabbing a rope. He quickly tied a knot at the other end and forcefully threw it into the sea, hoping it would entangle the boat's propeller and slow the yacht's speed. However, the propeller's rotation was too fast, causing the rope to constrict violently. Before he could react, the rope tightened around his neck, nearly suffocating him. In his final moments of consciousness, the man felt a hook. He swiftly attached it to the rope and, mustering all his remaining strength, finally broke free from the brink of asphyxiation. Utterly exhausted, the man drifted off into a deep sleep without realizing it. When the sunlight woke him, he was shocked to find the cabin flooded with water, and his body had gone numb. At that moment, he noticed that the prolonged submersion had loosened the bathroom door slightly. Ignoring his weakened state, he threw his shoulder against the door repeatedly, but it remained unyielding. Desperate, the man braced his feet firmly against the door, clenching his teeth as he unleashed a flurry of powerful kicks. At last, the door burst open. The man raced onto the deck, consumed by a single thought. He had to escape this vessel at all costs.